Morning, seekers. It's the ass crack of dawn. Not really. It's like 9. Ooh, did I sleep good? Come on, plug in, you stupid little asshole. Stupid. Freaking stupid. Hi. Java. Oh, I just spilled it on me. Of course I did. Good morning, Boozy. Do you ever sleep, Boozy? It's 6 a.m. there. Hi, Gypsy Lee. I'm all bloodshot. I just woke up. Morning, Jan. Hi. Happy Turkey Day yesterday. Figured I'd share my coffee with you. Not really. This shit's gold, no. You went to sleep early? So did I. Kinda. 11:30. Woke up at 9. Wow. I slept so hard. I had 1,000 dreams. Either that or they were all clustered together in the last 10 minutes. Good morning, Lisa CIA Ho. It is Mornin on a Friday. Oh my God. I got up this morning, turned on the YouTube, and I said, oh, good Lord. Laura's out there Black Friday shopping like it's 2002. Laura, we don't go out there shopping anymore, sweetheart. Because we know it's a bait and switch. Everybody knows that. You go somewhere, they pretend like they had a mob at 5, 6 a.m. and they're sold out, so you buy some other junk. We all know that. She's trying to find AirPods. You should have went on QVC. You could have paid them off in 6 payments, interest-free, no credit check. They were only $159. Does she ever evolve? It's all about online. Nobody gets in the car anymore. With the price of gas, nobody gets in the car and does Black Friday anymore. Ever since COVID, that's done. That's so 2002. Girl, get online where they have an inventory and they don't make you walk your feet in there just to lie to you. We don't play that game anymore. We can shut them all down. Black Friday used to be their gig. Don't give it to them anymore. The control's in your hands. Yeah, they had them on sale on QVC. You could have got 3 pair and paid over 6 months. That's where I got mine. Just paid them off. No way would I go out there and shop today. You couldn't pay me to go. Right on. COVID's on the rise. You think I'm going to go in and stand outside? Those fun days are over. Those carnival days are over. Nobody is sleeping in tents in front of Best Buy anymore. We're putting them all out of business. Pretty soon they'll only be online. There will be no more brick and mortar shopping. You don't think that's not part of the plan? Sometimes I think she lives in a cave. I know. I'm in a house with 15 adults, 5 kids, 3 dogs, and 2 cats. I think I'm losing my mind. I'd be in a tent in the backyard, cooking over some propane stove, my cup of coffee, staring at the house. Like, hell no. I'd get one of them, what are them, they call those sheet funnels. I'd be peeing in an empty milk jug. A shiwi. That's what they're called, shiwis. Amen to that. See, at my age, I couldn't stand outside for 2-3 hours for a Black Friday because I have to pee more often than I used to. Your mom's there? Oh my gosh. Hi, Mom Boozy. Hi, Mama Boozy. She brought Boozy dinner. Thanksgiving, drove all the way. Sweetest mom in the world. Wanted to be with her son for Thanksgiving. That warms my heart, Mama Boozy. Somebody in the chat will tell you. I'm not trying to whistle her in. I wish they would all go shopping. You wish they'd get out of the house. Hand them some money, Gypsy Lee. They'll be out. Are they all leaving, though, on Sunday, or they move in? Nobody's got a round-trip ticket? They all got one-ways? Oh, they're leaving? Okay, well. I get overstimulated. There's no way. Peaceful here. Come on over here, Gypsy Lee. I got 3 bedrooms. It's peaceful. Hi, Misha. Good morning. Happy late Thanksgiving. Now, you know what's going to happen, you guys. They're trying to get us to spend our money for the holidays, right? Right? The King of the Jungle. There you go. Thank you. Thumbs up is nice. Yes, thank you. So, you know, the King of the Jungle, they're trying to get us to spend our money for the holidays, right? So you got 4 weeks of silence with the bullshit, right? I have a feeling right after, listen, I don't even count New Year's. I think we're talking Christmas. I think, thank you, God bless me. I think right after Christmas, I don't even think New Year's is looped into the holidays. I think shit's gonna amp up. Thank you. I think shit's gonna amp up. How long does the King of the Jungle have before he cannot execute orders without the proper channels? How long does he have? Is it a year? Is it a year? Which would expire January 20th, 21st. Is it a year? Because, or is he done? Is he done with that? Talking to a young military man, he told me he get supplies and stay put. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. Like that kind of shit, Pat. Like that kind of shit. You can create a lateral move by pulling back essentials. You can gain all kinds of controls, like even with children, taking away things they need or that matter to them. Shelly, that chicken and stuffing was awesome. Thank you for the recipe. You're welcome. That's a good dinner, is it not? It's simple. Thanksgiving in a crock pot. I'm all about convenience and saving money. My Thanksgiving dinner cost me $47. Had I not got the extra turkey, it would have cost me $40. Truth. And it was great. That's probably why I slept so hard. I did. Oh, my hair. I gotta go to the... I have to go to the bathroom. Coffee. Coffee just... Look at how skinny my arms are. Good Lord, woman. Shirt's too big. That's why I can't wear women's shirts. I have to wear juniors. He said basics. His exact word, get your basics and sit low. I'm going to. Amen. I still have like 60 rolls of toilet paper. I think the big thing will be like medication. It ain't going to be simple like toilet paper again because people use shit in their house. It's going to be stuff that is required for you to live. And it's not going to be food, okay? It's going to be some foods, probably meat, but it's not going to be all food. Because let me tell you something about the animals of the jungle. The cute little ones that are sweet. Look at you with their big eyes. Just wanting to please the king. Even they will come out scratching. Do you see what I'm saying? So, you can only push that line so far. It's going to come in other ways. And mark my words. If this King of the Jungle can pass that bill without going through the proper channels, we're all going to pay. In my opinion. Yeah, Uncle Boozy, do that. Good for you. Good for you. You could even call your old physician and tell him that you're moving and you just need a month's supply and then you're going to find a new doctor. They usually will do that for you. Anyway, if they can pass that, that's when they're going to hire people in a private company. This is a private contracted company. First name I, middle name R, last name S. And every single person down here, in the middle, the middle, will be audited. They're going to make your life a living hell. Not the people up here. They're still going to get their... That's why all this occurs. That's why all this occurs, because they get kickbacks for leaving them alone. It's the people here, the ones struggling, the ones trying to live a little bit better than their means. Maybe going out and making some extra money for cash just to maybe take their family out to dinner. Those people. Those are the ones. They want every dime of that. And hopefully, this thing don't go through. But I have a feeling the way this game of chess is being played, as soon as you put your head down to tie your shoes, they're going to move a piece that you didn't see. You know what I'm saying? That's where you should be concerned. I always said, what if all the animals in the jungle quit doing their job? That's pretty much how you would stand your ground, I would assume. Seriously. Even if it was 6 months. The freedom flu. 6 months of freedom flu. Daughter gave me a list of subjects I cannot speak of today. Yeah, me either. I can't speak of these things either. If you're 100% with the VA, you get like a $210 on the first of the year. Oh, okay, that's good. You get an increase. Okay, that's good. That's good. They need to take care of our vets. I didn't think they were pro-vet. I really didn't. Seeing as what they did. I figured they didn't even care about them. I don't really think they like the boys. What makes me sick is a bartender's calling the shots. That makes me sick, and she's as dumb as a box of rocks. I swear to God. I've never seen anybody so dumb besides Laura. Honest to God. It's like, don't even speak. You're insulting women around the world. I think Social Security is... Yeah, they are raising Social Security. Oh, they would rather... Yeah, they want to keep those people... Just stay at home. Well, look at the cost of living. Cost of living goes up at least 1% every year, right? Except where I'm at. If you're in an area where housing, even though housing is sparse for rentals, there's no jobs here. So nobody's beating down the door to come here. So, or it would go up 3%, 1 to 3% every year. But in the cities, like, to rent a house this size, some people are paying $2,500 a month, right? But the wage doesn't match it. So you have to be 2 people fully employed. Can someone, oh yeah, someone in the chat tell them. Jan, tell Boozy. It's a 5.9% for Social Security this year. Just got my notice. There you go. I got 9 years. It'll probably be gone after all these years of working. If it is, I'm gonna live in the Bahamas. There's nothing to be here for. People do actually move out of country and still access their American bank accounts. They don't actually become a citizen of another country. They just go live there. I wouldn't do that. There you go. And it's PUR. Coffee time. So yeah, I feel like they're gonna, after the holidays, right now everybody's behaving because you don't want to piss off people or the animals of the jungle on the holidays. But what I'm hoping is it backfires. Here's why. Because they want you out there spending your money. They want you to try to stimulate this nightmare before they go and print more and everything goes through the roof. And then the dollar becomes worth about 80 cents. So they're going to let you have the holidays this year because they didn't let you have them last year, and it kind of pisses people off. But this is where I'm hoping it backfires. The people are going to feel so happy and back to normal, and then when they try to piss you off again, I think it's going to backfire. Because people are going to say, no, enough's enough. That's what I think. They don't really know us that well because they're kind of unplugged from real life. People out there, budgeting Christmas, missed their family so much, and Thanksgiving, they felt so happy to be together again. See, they don't understand that. They don't understand the power of people. And that's where they're lacking because they're not into that anymore. You know what I'm saying? So once all these people are out there seeing their loved ones and they flew in to see them and everybody's sitting around the table talking about, and they're like boosting each other up from the mental depression of last year. I feel like if you try to depress them again, it's going to backfire. Do you feel that way? Put a 1 in the chat. Because that's just how we work. So you're either going to have a miracle that makes us all, yahoo, which I think they will, because if you want your ratings to go up as the king of the jungle and not be replaced by, I don't know, an orangutan or a baboon, again, I'm saying you're going to have to make people forget and change it all. So we already know how many years we got left here? So we already know that after Christmas, we're probably going to see another attempt that'll probably it will fail. And then we're going to see some sort of miracle, right? Once everything's in place that they need, then comes the miracle. I mean, I swear this is straight out of Revelation, is it not? The part is, though, we'll never adore you because we already know the king of the jungle's passed. And we'll never adore that. Crin! I gotta go potty. Hold on. Talk amongst yourself. Coffee. Move, boys. Move. You know what I did last night? I sat in bed and made sideways cross bracelets. Oh, look at, you can see the, wow. That's what I did last night. I sat up in the Divas room, took my, my tray up there, and made sideways cross bracelets because they're my hottest seller. And I just thought it would be fun to get some made. Aren't they cool? I got new stuff coming. Oh my God, that I'm making in the store. They're gonna be gorgeous. Oh my God. I took some stuff out of the store. I took out the cocktail rings, and there's just stuff that's not selling. I'm taking them out and replacing them with other stuff. But my ideas are getting better and better. Yeah. Going to the post office this morning. As soon as I finish this coffee, I'm off and running. So there's that. Finally made myself one. Because I gave mine away. But it's okay, because I love them. Aren't they gorgeous? They come with earrings, too. Cross earrings. Shut up. Nobody's talking to you, Tiggs. He's always got to be a bear in the morning. You a bear in the morning? Yeah, he is. So anyway, that's what I think's, you know, I'm trying to foreshadow the next move where they don't cross the line and piss everybody off in the jungle. That's what I'm trying to do. There's the link to my store. Go in there and favorite it and get yourself some gifts. These are handmade gifts. I don't buy my shit wholesale. I make them. I sit and make this stuff. See all the scratches on me? That's from the wires. Making all kinds of stuff. Because I have to measure them and then cut them, and then they get me every time. Will you make one with clear stones and pearls? Absolutely. I could, I can. I can. Absolutely. If you want the cross on it, just let me know. Like, just order this and say crystals and pearls. Just say crystals and pearls. I do have a turquoise one now, which is really beautiful. I wanted it to be a strong, bold statement with the cross on there, because Jesus laid his cross down when his work was done, which was our salvation. And we should pick up the cross and follow him. Very bold. Great gift for any Christian in your life. The sideways cross. You're welcome. I can always do anything custom. And yes, I can do crystals and pearls. Definitely. I have beautiful Swarovski crystals. I mean, when they hit the light, it's mesmerizing. It's angelic. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Tracy. So I worked on those last night, made a few. They are stunning. My order should be here today. Can't wait. Oh, good. I've had a lot of people ordering for Christmas, and you know me, your orders are out fast. I'm not doing any Cyber Monday sales because I do free shipping, so that cost me $9 something every box. And that, after Etsy takes their cut, I'm not making shit off my spa boxes. Not for all the work. I'm probably making about I think I'm making like $30, $35, if that. The post office is open, yeah, it's Friday. They don't close for 2 days on They only close on Thanksgiving. Now, they're even open on Christmas Eve, I think. They just close on Christmas Day. It's not school. They don't get a 4-day holiday. Anyway, so yeah, I just feel like they're going to push us to keep us distracted, but they're not going to push and go over the line. I don't think they'll go over the line, because I don't think They want to mess with 330 million animals. Like they're doing in a jungle in Austria. Thank you, Linda. Thank you for loving my stuff. Thank you. Yeah. Today I'm making more face cream. Kitchen cleaned and bleached and ready. I did all that last night before I went to bed. Good morning, LD. How are you? Good morning, my Bella. So, things are going to be quiet, you guys, on the news and the insanity until after Christmas. And then it's going to be a whole new kind of crazy. Be prepared. Buckle up, buttercups. But I would go get some essentials. They can't, listen. The Lion King knows he can't force the animals to stay in their dens again. That will not work. It will not work. So they got to go a different route. They're going to go a different route. It's either going to be, like I said, if they can pass this piece of paper that is probably 5,000 pages, if they can pass that on their own without the proper channels, because I don't know how long you can execute anything just by being a tyrannical person without the proper channels. And who would want to do that without, well, we already know what kind of people would do that. Take advantage of power, right? We know the lion will. The lion's ruthless but weak. The lion knows that what he's doing is wrong, so he takes the tyrannical path instead of let's all come together and help everyone. We already know that. It's obvious. That's the only reason anyone would do that. We're talking about hiring extra animals to come after the money or the acorns of all the squirrels. You know what I'm saying? This is a power control move to control all the animals in the jungle. And if anyone doesn't see that, now see, this is why they're raising SS. This is why they're raising benefits for those who are unable to work or who have earned their right to retire, because that's their voter base. The people out there seeing the difference, or the animals out there seeing the difference of wage versus living, the ones out there seeing the price of gas because they are driving everywhere to work. Some people drive an hour to work and their paychecks go into gas. That's not the ones they're interested in making happy, because that's not their voter base. Everything's a lateral move at this point. Bringing in other animals from the jungle, giving them a big paycheck. It is all to set themselves up. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. And who suffers? The animals in the middle. The engine of this train. That's who suffers. That's who's threatened. These animals in the middle, they're the ones threatened. They're the ones who suffer. Because they don't do what they want them to do. That's why, if they didn't take that special juice, they lose their jobs. So their hatred, it's called deprogramming, I think. Never gonna happen. Just like in the end, In the end of Revelations, if you don't take the mark of the beast, you'll be executed. Fine. It's the end result anyway. I may have to change my morning routine from coffee and news to a shot of Johnny Walker with the news, right? Do Bailey's Irish cream in your coffee. It'll taste like creamer with a little kick to it. Ew, that's disgusting. Creamy liquor. Oh, what? All liquor's disgusting, but that's even worse. Yeah, covering all bases, right? Mm-hmm. Because when you're out of touch, okay, so it's like you live two different worlds. The Lion King has lived a whole different world for like 45 years. So the Lion King don't understand the reality of this world, just like the animals don't understand the reality of that world. This is power play and moves and end goals, and not even goals, because a goal you have to work for. If you bully your way to an end result, that is just being a thief, right? At any means possible, that's being a thief, right? That's not, because if you don't have the confidence that you could, if the Lion King don't have the confidence that all the animals could actually like him, because nobody ever has, without bullying or some sort of threatening, right? Because there's people that grow up that way, that they don't have the confidence that somebody could actually like them. So what they do is they bully their way through life. They don't ask permission. They'll just ask for forgiveness later. It don't work that way in the eternal world. If you consciously are doing things and think you're going to get forgiveness in the end, you will be you're sadly mistaken. It's called consciousness. When you do something on purpose and know it, and you know what you're doing. Can you imagine an eternal life of damnation? Whoa, that'd be like being in a never-ending night terror. We know how fun those are, right? You wake up just panting and sweating. Can you imagine an eternal life of that? So you just keep doing the righteous thing. You just keep doing the righteous thing. In fact, get yourself a sideways cross bracelet. You're going to need it. And earrings, please. You're going to need it. You're going to need it. You just keep doing what you know is right, because no matter what, Satan will win in the end, he thinks. He thinks. I'm not even worried about it, because we're nowhere near. The animals are nowhere near the end of times. Nope. Too many other things have to happen. And I love how the doomsday people, they take every little thing, which, by the way, this shit's been going on since Jimmy Carter. Let's be honest. It's just never been thrown in our face like it was when when the animals were locked in the dens. That's when people had nothing else to do but pay attention. But it's been around forever, okay? Yeah, keep your eye on the prize. Right on. So they will take anything as a sign of end of times, because the doomsday preppers, that's what makes their channels grow, is when people have fear, which is kind of weird. I'm not into having a channel where I fearmonger people. I find that to be disheartening and kind of a con game. It's fine if you're just teaching people. You can only teach them for so long. You can't teach them for years. So you got to use events as, here it is, and they're just laughing all the way to the bank on their channels, because people are flocking to where somebody can feed their fear. I don't do that. That's stupid. I live by hope, faith, because that is way more healthy. You know what I'm saying? Way more healthy than making people do stupid shit because they're scared to death. I mean, people have actually unalived themselves during COVID. So why would you play around with people's fears? That ain't even cool. But you can teach people of what items they should keep in their house. Because what did we learn? Every time something happens, the price of that goes through the roof. Could it be a chess move? We don't know. But when you go from, $20 for a 100 pack of face leaves to $200, that's price gouging. And, that's supposed to be illegal, by the way. But we've seen them do it with gas, all kinds of things. Nothing happens. So, if the animals get smarter and pack their home full of acorns, those people can't get rich off of you. Right? So now we've learned to be smarter. See, this is a positive thing. Things that you can keep stacked in your house that is fine. Toilet paper, because we've seen these things and we're smart now. I got a cupboard full of face leaves. I've got a closet full of toilet paper. It's the things you can't do without that they can jack up the price. You know what I'm saying? He's a little morning boy. I'm going to email you later about something in your store. You can tell me right now, and I'll answer you. I'm praying more than I ever have. When you're 65, I'm not taking any chances. What's going on, Jan? Yeah, worry does not do anything but make you sick physically and mentally. And then what happens? What happens? You need medication. You know what I'm saying? Come on. It's just like fast food in every podunk America. And you watch everybody get obese. Who's that helping? They end up on medication. You following this? Your life matters 100% to you. In a sea of people, you're this big to them. And that's why you need to be an advocate for yourself, your family, and live out the time God has planned for you, and that's it. You don't get to play with that. Unless you're a non-believer, then you're on your own. Whenever my husband gets upset about something, he's like, well, I don't know what we're going to do about this. And I'm like, follow God's path. He's like, you're right. I go, thank you. Are you going to let society, which this stuff's all put in order to stress you out, are you going to let them dictate your path? No. They'll do all kinds of things to make you sick. I hope you still have eye serum, because, yes. He burrowed. They burrow. Jaxie's burrowed on my lap, under a blanket. This is what Chihuahuas do. They have to have blankets. You got to have blankets in your house. You have to with Chihuahuas. Right there. And it's one thing. If you own a Chihuahua, you got to have blankets. There ain't a Chihuahua out there that doesn't have to burrow. They do. Yep. And we have blankets. Look at any couch you go to. There's a burrow. My lily burrows. Yep. It don't matter summer or winter. They have to burrow. Anyway, so yeah, today I'm gonna make face cream because I want that. I make small batches of like 15 jars. I used to make 46, but then I would sit on them. So what I do is I make small batches so they're always fresh. I sold out of all 15 jars that I made, what, a week, 2 weeks ago? Because people were ordering face cream outside of the spa box. We have 11 spa boxes left. Once those sell out, we're going to do a $100 gift card giveaway, a MasterCard, a prepaid. And everyone that bought a spa box, every spa box you buy, your name goes in a drawing. So if you bought 2, your name goes in twice. So, I got a fuzz in my eye. So we'll be doing that once they sell out. We have 11 left. And then, that'll be fun. So yeah, I'm making fresh batch of face cream today. I always make it fresh. I do not put that stuff, because it's a year life in the refrigerator, 6 months sitting out. So I like them fresh. I like to know my batches are fresh. I don't play around with shit like that. Anyway, so I'm going to be making that today. I'm going to make some turquoise sideways bracelets because I've made these ones, which they are just stunning. This is one of my proud moments. And then I got a new thing coming out Monday. Is it Monday? Yes, Monday. I have a new thing hitting the store just in time for the holidays, and it is amazing. It is nothing like anything in my store. Let's just put it that way. I am going to do a launch. I'm going to make a whole bunch of them. It's going to take me a while. Over the weekend. And then I'm going to do a launch. Probably on Monday. It's going to be incredible. I can't wait. So anyway, yes, I'm still working on my boutique. I'm still working on it. Because it's very important to me. Very important to me. I like having my stuff out there and know people are wearing it. I don't know if that's narcissistic or just creativity. Like artists paint a picture and you buy a picture and you know it's hanging in someone's house. It's a feeling of value. That's what it is. It's not narcissism. It's a value. You feel valued. You're ordering on Monday? Okay, well, I'm going to do a launch of a new item. God, come on. I've got like a fuzz on my eyelash, or I have a broken piece of hair poking me in the damn eye. I don't even know anymore. Shave it off. Anyway. So I just want you guys to not run around. Oh, yeah, being proud. Right. Thank you. Yes. I am proud of my stuff. I wouldn't sell anything I'm not proud of. In fact, some things I've just removed. Because if I'm going to make rings, the only rings I'm keeping in there are the barbed wire and the pinky ring. Because those are the ones that sell. The rest, they're out. When I really get into making rings, which is considered soldering, they're not going to be cheap. Because I am going to find the most unique gemstones. And they're going to be one of a kind. There won't be no inventory. When they go up, there's going to be one. Do you see what I'm saying? And I can't wait to get into that. Because I'm really excited. Going to get my grandkids, love them so much. Yeah, I'll be back on later. Way later. I got face cream to make all day, so it'll be later. We like having something you created. Thank you, Corinne. Thank you. The new thing is really cool. Holy shit. I have been working on this and working on this, taking it apart, redoing it, and that's how something hits my store. I go, yeah, nah, yeah, nah. Not quite yet. And then when I get it, I feel some sort of way about it. I have an attachment to it. For real. So anyway, yeah, that's the goal today. Give some hints on the new thing. I'm like a kid. I could use descriptive words, but I'm not using descriptive as in materials or color. There's going to be 2 colors, but right now there's going to be 1. And then I'll launch a new color like the next week. That's how I do it. Because I haven't perfected the other one yet. So, it is going to be... let me find a descriptive word. Hold on. Epic. No, I'm kidding. It's going to be... Definitely one of a kind. Like, if you wear this out, people are going to want to know where you got it. In fact, today, also, while I'm out, I have to go talk to a lady about putting these in her shop. I got to make the turquoise one, the matching earrings, and then I need to take those in, and I want to create... See, before I took them in, I wanted to create the card about the sideways cross so that it becomes a small sign. I don't know, because this is very important to me. And so, especially during all these times. Thank you. There's the link to my store. You can favorite it. You can buy a sideways cross bracelet and earring set, whatever. But anyway, I want to take them into this woman. And I think I might wait till Monday because I want to have everything together and present it to her and see if she wants to purchase them for her store or do a consignment type thing. Do you see what I'm saying? If she buys them, she'll get a better break. If she does consignment, then she's going to get a smaller break. Like what she'll make off of them. Because I do the work. She just creates the space for me to put them in. Now, if she purchases them, then she can sell them for whatever she wants. So, yes, I did go to Walsh Business School. And I don't just present anything I have to somebody. I present something I know will sell in the demographic I'm in. So if I do the turquoise and this with the earring set, I know these will sell in her store. So yes, I do outside moves, and I don't usually speak about them on YouTube because whatever I do outside really has no bearing on people's knowledge. What? You know what I'm saying? What? Why? But so far I have nothing in any store. And that's because I was always on the move, you know what I mean? Like, how long we stay in here? I've already decided, for both of us, I don't care if we travel, but I'm keeping my home. I'm keeping my stuff in my home. This is my sanctuary until things change with some family members. And that's when I'll leave. That's when I will leave. But I am not leaving until then. So, or I'm not giving up my house until then. Because I need a place to come back to when things happen. Which, you know, there's things happening. I know, Starlight. People want something for nothing, I know. You make candle holders with different things. I know. And you weren't asking much. Send me the link. Let me see your stuff. Send me the link. Of course, I don't do candles, but I'd love to see your link. And then maybe we could help you out selling it all and getting rid of it. I hate seeing anybody struggle. And I hate seeing people take advantage of people during hard times. Like, they think someone's so desperate. Like, okay, this woman's selling a table. I want the table. She wants $40 for the table, but there's no chairs. And it's an older table with a pedestal bottom. It doesn't split with a leaf, thank God, because I want a round table that doesn't split open because I want to do a resin pour. But I want to do it in a coastal way. It's going to be an artistic piece for me when I'm done. But the problem is there's no chairs to it. So here's what happens. So you get the table done, go find some chairs. Chairs are so expensive. And there's people selling tables on Marketplace with chairs. So I feel like she could get 20 bucks for that table, and then I'll go fight and looking for some chairs. But right now, I haven't committed to that table. I keep watching Marketplace, because what if another one comes up with the chairs for like 50 bucks? I'd be mad as hell. Because it has no chairs, it hasn't sold. So she kept the chairs, and she's selling the table, and so she should only sell that table for like 20 bucks. Because the whole thing has to be sanded. It's old. But it's kind of what I'm looking for. It's round with the pedestal bottom. But I'm holding off because I'm not impulsive like that. It is the table I want. It's going to be a hell of a project. I told my husband, you get the joy of sanding it. Where's my email? It's nomadnesslife@yahoo.com. nomadnesslife@yahoo.com. Send me the link to your stuff. Let me look at it. And I can even post it in my private group. There may be people in there that want some a bulk amount of candle holders. You can even reach out to YouTubers that make candles. Seriously. I know two. And they're in a war with each other. They're in a war over wicks, insurance. It's pretty epic. They've kind of chilled out a little. Today. Well, today they might fire back up. They like the views. But they're destroying their own businesses. So that's wrong. That's wrong. I'm going to wear this sideways cross today because it is the holidays. Thanks. Pretty soon it'll be Christmas. So I'm going to wear mine today. Isn't that gorgeous? It's a very bold. Don't look at my scratches. That's from making jewelry. Don't you love when people are out there, they don't even make their jewelry. They just buy it wholesale and then they mark it up and sell it. That's crazy because I can't have any nickel on my skin, period. How long I've been wearing these? Still no itch, no burn, nothing. Sterling silver, baby. I made all spoons with jewels, too. A lot of stuff is packed. Yeah. Aiming to what you tell Johnny, because right now I left everything in God's hand. Yeah. I got the best news ever. What's your good news? Make up the black and turquoise cross bracelet and take a pic, please. Well, that's funny. Oh, you mean take pics of this? Why? They're in my Etsy store. The pictures of the turquoise and this one. The pics are already in the... They're in the Etsy store already, the pictures. Yeah, those pictures are in the Etsy store. And I did them under, proper lighting with the earrings. There's the Etsy store right there. Go in there and favorite it. So whenever you want to go on Etsy, you go to favorites and my store will be in your favorites. It is the holidays, people. Think about the Christians in your life. These are one-of-a-kind gifts because you won't find them in any store, period. That's the beautiful part. People walking around with bracelets that, and I get it all the time when I go in the stores. Oh my God, I love your bracelet. Where'd you get it? I made it. This woman at a gas station is obsessed with my jewelry. She wants me to bring it all in. She wants to buy shit cash. I'm like, yeah, okay, well. I am not like I'm not a trunk perfume seller. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. I don't peddle my shit. I don't like that. Now, if she wants to go on my website, I gave her a card and order, or at least email me and say, here's the things I do want, bring those in. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't play like that. I don't cheapen. I just don't. I'm not that person. Ugh. You know the ones. They pull into a mall park or even a strip mall, and they open up their trunk and they're going to your car with perfume. That is so, and that's that nasty, fake shit. It smells like, ugh. And then it, like, you spray it on, and then it's gone in an hour because it's alcohol. It doesn't have the chemical properties to mix with your pheromones. So it just sits on top of your skin, and then the alcohol dissipates and the smell goes away. Yeah, it's not my style. I'm not that person. Now, I'll put my stuff in a boutique, a unique boutique, which I am in love with this woman's boutique. So, yeah, I can see my stuff sitting on the counter. You see what I'm saying? So I need to bring it in already in a display. That's what I'm working on. That's what I'm working on. And it will be the sideways cross. Both of them. Because they're the ones I'm the proudest of. The turquoise and then the charcoal. They're bold. They're a conversation piece, for sure. And they're badass. I gotta admit, they're badass. Everybody wants it. You know what I'm saying? So, I am working on that, but I'm a perfectionist, so I have to have just the right setup to present. Whenever you're going to present any business idea, you need to have the marketing strategy, you need to have the presentation, and you have to do a SWOT analysis anyway to see if this is worth your time, because I could be making these in bulk. I feel like the best is offering her 20 sets of each and her purchase them. Because in the end, she can price them. But here's what I'll sell them to you for. Do you see what I'm saying? And there is no, this is it. 40. I'm not going less. I'm not going, well, I could go more, but I'm not going less. 20 a piece. Or it's not worth my time. Because what? I'll take 5 of each, and then what? You call me in a week? Oh, those sold out fast. Or even in 2 days, those sold out fast. Then the rule will be, when you get down to 5 sets of each, depending on how fast they sold, you'll need to call me. Because you're not calling me when you're out of them. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, there's got to be a whole market plan. Not a contract, because you don't need a contract if you're just selling. But if you were to do auto fill, then you need a contract. I go in there, I see that there's only 3 or 4 sets left of each. I automatically make them and they have to buy them. That's a contract. No, I'm not going to do it that way. I'm not going to pin them down, because when you're starting out in a boutique, you don't want to pin people down. Now, if it becomes their hottest seller, then you can do a contract. So, supposedly, did you know that Brian Laundrie's dad owned a lot of Nerf guns? That's not very smart when your son's a little messed up, okay? I don't believe somebody put out a letter to his parents, whether it was in the notebook, I don't know, but somebody, I don't believe that. In fact, I have a hard time believing a lot of things that are going on with this. Everything's too convenient and buttoned up too neatly. Do you see what I'm saying? Buttoned up way too neatly. Something isn't right. And I just wonder how far, kind of like somebody with a laptop and everything got hushed. Which, could you imagine if that was the orangutan, the orange orangutan's son? My God, everything would be out there playing on a loop. But when things get dismissed that are very important information and it gets hushed, pushed to the side, replace it with something else in the, that's worthy of attention, so people forget, which people don't forget, by the way. Some ain't right. And this buttoned up way too fast. This buttoned up way too fast. I mean, instantly. To stop the prying eyes and the web sleuths. Yes, maleficence. Thank you. Spell wrong, but yeah. Journalistic maleficence. Maleficence. You know what I'm talking about. Malice. Maleficent. Mm-hmm. People were hushed. And we don't know what position that has literally been generalized of Mama Laundry's connection to New York government. Career. We have no idea. It is the vaguest thing I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen anything like that. And still holds that position while living in Florida. Hey, somebody's in the Etsy store. Yay, thank you. Someone's in the Etsy store. Someone's in the made-a order. Oh, oh, oh. The latest with the king's son is treasonous. Well, we all know that. But that doesn't matter. Like I was trying to tell you. When you have been in this bubble your whole life, that's your reality. Right? That's what people don't understand. It's like being in a different culture. You can't relate to our reality and our culture. This is their culture. You know what I'm saying? Step on a back to get past somebody. Throw them to the ground, step on their back, get past them. Yahoo! Next. That's a culture. Over here, it's raise your family, go to church, live an honest life, pay your dues to the animals stepping on the backs of others. That's the way the train stays connected. So when something happens, we go, what? I could never even think of that. That's right, because we don't live like that. But when that's been your entire life, like, let's just use, for instance, Josh Duggar's about to go to trial, right? Do you see how he's always shocked? He's always smiling. That life is normal for him. And I'm going to guarantee you, it goes through a lot of people. It's probably happened to him. That's a normal life. That's a culture he grew up in. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you go over to Voices Behind the Wall channel, watch the live they did last night. They expose all of that. And that is a common practice in that sector. And no, I will not call it a religion. I refuse to. I refuse to. And you go, well, how could Anna stay with him? You will learn. Hey, Amazon. No. Her, the garbage Nazi. She's obsessed. Well, actually, she is. Anyway, she don't let my husband take the garbage out or in. She just takes it all upon herself. And I said, my husband can do that. No. Because she has to have it in at a certain time. I can't even believe the garbage man came. He doesn't even come to... Oh, that wasn't the garbage man. That was the recycles. So she'll bring the recycle back instead of waiting till both things are empty. And then last night she's wheeling it out at 10 o'clock at night. My husband does it in the morning. On his way to work, he wheels out the garbage. But that's not good enough. Whatever. I don't play around with people's, control issues. I just don't. Fine, do it. Don't care. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, because people can make you feel a certain way about things through actions, and it's on purpose, and I don't even play. I don't even tag into that game. I just don't. No. I don't join in on people's, I call it psychosis, where they've got to control the environment and the people around it. I do not engage whatsoever. I'm like, whatever. You know what I mean? Be a martyr. Don't care. But I have said more than once, if you don't like the time frame, then do it yourself. You know, like that parent that tells their kid to clean their room, but it's not good enough for the parent, so they have to go in there and criticize it. That's devaluing your child because you're obsessed with what's clean and what's not. I always praise my children, even if folding the towels meant they rolled it in their arm and put it in the closet. I didn't pull it out and refold it. I didn't want to hurt their spirit. Because every time they opened the cupboard, they were proud that they folded that towel in a circle and put it in there. Now it's called a spa wrap. Maybe your kid's onto something. Anyway, I'm just saying, don't go around walking around acting like your way's the only way and that you got to hurt other people's feelings just to scratch the itch of your anxiety or obsessive compulsive disorder. Don't do that. Stop. Because you cannot go around pushing people down to lift yourself up. That is not godly. In fact, God says, let go, let God. That means let go of all of it and give it away. And if you don't believe in God, well, then you can walk this earth full of anxiety, fear, just crazy. But the world is going to continue to test you, and you better figure it out, how to handle it. You have to. You're only killing yourself, internally and mentally. Truth. I only speak the truth. Some people don't like it, but it's the truth. Figure it out. You know the best way to get rid of an anxiety attack? No, it's not through edibles. No, it's not through alcohol. It's through prayer. Pray for peace. And you'll be shocked at the overwhelming peace if you believe. If you don't, well, people know. You'll know. You have to believe. But the best way through anxiety, besides praying for peace, is telling it to F off. You can only have one emotion at a time. You want fear, you want anger. I choose anger. Screw you. You aren't taking over my day. Kill me or don't. That's how you do it. I'm going to email you what happened, and I can only talk about it in private group. Okay. Fine with me. Do it. Oh, my God. So I got to get to the post office because these people want their packages mailed out today. They just came in yesterday. So I'm going to get these out. I got a spa box going out and some beautiful jewelry. And if you want to be a part of the group that's getting more, well, I have one more order, going out today, which I'm going to get done and send out today, unless it's one of these because they're already made. I'm going to look before I go to the post office. Got to change out of my lounge pants and my sleep shirt. Before I go to the post office, I'll check. And if it's sideways cross, it's going out. Because I have made extra. And I'll probably get with you guys later, and we'll hang out. And I'm going to do a little research because I'm interested. I'm never going to touch on the SDA or the LDA. Like I said, go over and watch Voices Behind the Wall. This was I'm not calling it a church. Not. This is the weird place where the Wells went. And when Voices Behind the Wall asked one of the people there about a certain thing that she found on the internet, this person there got very stressed out, worried. First time they've ever showed signs of this. And then has threatened Voices Behind the Wall, trying to get people to come after her, just like they do in Scientology. Oh my God. They have opened a whole new can of worms, which I already knew something wasn't right because of the Duggars. I already knew that. I already knew. I tried to cover this a long time ago in detail, and I got my video removed. So I'm not having any part of that, but they're going deep into this. So go watch it. Go watch last night's live. She's going to do another one today about it, what she has found. She said it never ends. I Googled this stuff. It never ends. People are, actually some of those are being sued today for what happened to people when they were kids there. And yes, they are involved in some profit of children, girls. So go over there and watch that. That's your homework. And you can go research some more if you want, but I am not digging. I'm not going in deep on the subject. I have already had a creepy feeling, just like I do about how are they going to do this in a trial without bringing that up as part of his upbringing, his environment, and his culture. How are they going to do this? And November 30th is Joshua's trial. And I don't know if it's going to be on court TV or not. I can't imagine, if you were a reality star, I can't imagine it not being televised for court TV. Right? And you know they're going to push for it because it's going to be a moneymaker. But it's going to expose this culture. It won't be televised. Now, I did see it said, no, in the courtroom, the people aren't allowed to record with their phones or take photos, which they do that all the time. But I don't know if they're not going to allow the court to run. I don't know. The people, the public, have a right to a public trial. They've already picked their jurors. There is no reason the public cannot see this except for that damn congregation cult will stop it because things will be exposed. That's the only reason. And people don't have a right to that knowledge. That is so wrong. That is where you say, huh. Because there's no way they can have a trial without that coming out. That's his only salvation. That's the only way you can save him. Is if he went through this as a child and it's part of the environment he was raised in and he knows no better. Remember the kid that grew up so privileged that when he was drunk driving and killed somebody, he actually got sympathy and didn't get charged with vehicular murder or whatever because he was so privileged he didn't know the difference between consequences, right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? I could see that happening here. You know what I'm saying? I can see that happening. Now, this could be a service to his religion, but a disservice to sympathy for him. I'm telling you, it's in his best interest to have public seeing what he went through as a child, even though they made it look like the perfect life on TLC. So you can televise all that. What a narrative, eh? Gotta be very careful, people. Gotta be very careful when you're out there looking for salvation. Because there are some, the devil walks amongst us, just saying. And he is evil. He will groom you, stroke your hair, tell you how wonderful you are. Because that's some people, that's all they're looking for. That's all they're looking for. And these people are waiting to give it to you. Sick shit. Whoa, sick. Anyway, so I will catch you guys later. I got stuff to do. I got to go to the post office. I got to make face cream, and then I will be back later. My kitchen's bleached and ready, and I got to get that face cream ready, made, and jarred before Mr. No Madness comes home and has his third go at Thanksgiving food. It's got to be done before he comes home tonight. And it takes me all day to make it. All right, guys. I love y'all. Oh, thank you, Misha, for placing an order. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to see what your order is, and it's going to get out today. Hopefully, it's out today. All right. Love you guys. See you in a bit. Bye.